Dungeons is one of the most important areas of the entire game, as it provides some of the strongest gear and is a really fun experience to play with friends, and is a bit less of a fun experience if you go for the other option. The Mayor Paul is a dungeon explorer, and he provides 3 buffs to enhance your experience while playing dungeons. The first of his buffs is called Easy Peasy, and this makes you gain 10 free points at the end of a dungeon run. The second perk is Benediction, which means that blessings have a 25% stronger effect on all players. The last perk is Marauder, which means that dungeon reward chests are 20% cheaper to buy. These perks mean that while playing dungeons while he's in office, it'll be a little bit different. First off, dungeons themselves will become immediately easier with the enhanced buffs from blessings. More damage, higher EHP, a lot easier. The second thing to note is that you will be able to skip rooms like Trap Room, or if you can complete the Trap Room quickly, you can skip a decent amount of secrets to save some time. And the last and most important buff for newer players is the buff to chest prices. Basically, all loot purchased from a reward chest is 80% of its normal price. This actually opens up a lot more profit than you might think. The biggest effect of this perk is for items that are right on the margin of profit. Items like the Wither leggings are almost always right next to the chest price or less than 500k away from it, and if the chest is 20% cheaper to buy, this item immediately becomes profit. With a 20% cheaper price to buy all the gear, nearly all of those items that are right on the margin will become profit of some kind, and this can make you millions over time. And speaking of making millions, I am doing a giveaway in my Discord server for this 5-star Spirit Scepter and level 100 legendary sheep pet. So head over there, join the Discord if you need some new gear to make the most out of Paul's time in office. The link to my Discord is the top link in the description. The next section of this guide is what floors are the most important to do. First off, floors 5, 6, and 7 are the classic floors of the regular catacombs, and they're usually the best to do. Floor 6 is especially good right now because of the inflated price of the giant sword. If we check over right now, the giant sword is ridiculously high. Right now, a giant sword is 164 million coins, which is just absurd if you can drop one of these. Doing floor 7 wouldn't be a bad idea either. As more players move to master mode, the price of handles keeps going up and up. Right now, there are only 3 Necron handles on the entire auction house, and they are all going for over 415 million coins, which means that until Master Mode 7 comes out, these will keep rising in price, maybe even going to 500 million. Fighting Thorn in Floor 4 could also be a good option, but a decline in demand for the Spirit Scepter and Boomerang makes it not as good as it used to be. Also, Ferocity no longer works on Thorn as that was classified as a bug, so the boss fight does take quite a bit longer now. When it comes to doing dungeons in Master Mode, there are 2 ideal floors you're going to want to play. Master Mode 3 and Master Mode 5. Master Mode 3 and 5 both share the efficiency and profit. Basically, if you can do M5, do it, but M3 is a lot easier to complete than M5 and has really decent experience and money. Both of these Master Mode floors reward a massive amount of Catacombs experience, and they both have the ability to drop Dungeon Master Stars, and those are the best profit while playing Master Mode. Very, very soon, Paul will come into office, and this is the first Tier 3 Paul we've had in quite a while. So everyone is going to be playing dungeons, all the dungeon items are going to increase in price, and it's going to be really fun. If you aren't a frequent dungeons player, just check what catacombs level you have and see what gear you can use. But some items don't even require a catacombs level, such as the Flower of Truth, which is a really good weapon for archer clearing and berserkers, and it's really cheap, and although it was nerfed, it still does not have any catacombs requirement, so that you can use this whenever you want. Remember that at low catacombs levels, it might be nice to have a tank pet, such as the baby yeti or the whale, and at higher level catacombs, you might want to go for a full offense pet, like a griffin, a wither, a dragon, or something like that. For super early game, any set dropped from a mob is going to be very good. So there's Zombie Knight, of course, there's Zombie Soldier, there's all these, and they're actually really strong for a low catacombs level and a low price. So if you don't really know what to buy or if you can afford anything, then check these out. And as always, remember that the Ophelia Shop has a lot of useful pieces of gear, such as 1 item for every single class, and there's 3 sets of these, so there's 15 items total, 3 for each class, and they are like upgrades of each other. So this would be the tier 1 mage item, this would be tier 2, and this would be tier 3, right? Also, don't forget to stock up on super booms, spirit leaps, any other utility you might need, and grab some dungeon potions, as they will help in your runs. If you're a newer player and don't know where to start, be sure to check out any of my 3 class guides that will be linked right here in front of your eyes. I've got one for Berserker, for Mage, and for Archer. I've also done an even more recent version of the Mage one, and I plan to do a more recent Berserker one too. Thank you for watching the video, be sure to subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.